had one of those aha moments that you should have known, but you didn't totally sink in? Well, I had one of those moments this week, and I just want to, I can't get it out of my head. I've got to share. So I heard a stat that, and forgive me if the stat is not exactly correct, but it's something like, well, first off, majority of infertility is now coming through men as opposed to women, which has largely been in the past. It's often been the woman, but now it's being known that it's because of the men. And I heard a stat, forgive me if it's not exactly correct, but like 30% of the infertility issues from men were reversed when they changed the underwear they were wearing. So I was like, what? Whoa. So the underwear that men are wearing, that are oftentimes the sports underwear, they're the stretchy, very much like my sweatshirt, but thinner, obviously. It's got that sports feel to it. It's supposed to be easy movement and great for like moisture and just holding everything secure and all of that. Those underwear made from spandex, polyester, that type of material. It is being found that those underwear are causing infertility issues. Okay, so back it up. Here I am wearing my hoodie. Our clothing is so much made from polyester and spandex, and we like it stretchy, we like it flexible, we want to be able to move, and we want it to keep its shape and its form, right? So I did a quick search, just a really quick, I typed it in Google. And what is polyester? It is plastic. What is spandex? Plastic. Polyester is made from that same plastic that is used to make plastic water bottles. And for me, that was like, okay, you're getting me to nerd out a little bit. I hope it's okay. I hope you stay with me. But I have done so much hard work to get the plastic water bottles out of my life, to get the plastic Tupperware out of my life, because if you know my story, you know I battled with breast cancer. And before that, I was told that I am backed up with toxic estrogens. Where do toxic estrogens come from? They come from mold. They come from plastic getting inside our bodies. They come from MFs, and they come from the toxic oils that we use for cooking and deep frying and all of that. So I have worked so hard to get these out of my life. I've had to eliminate my makeup because I became allergic to all the chemicals that are used in making it, and I just haven't found a really good source at this point. So I've done all this work to find out that I am essentially being wrapped up in plastic wrap every day in my clothes. That's terrible. Our skin is our largest organ. It's taking in anything we put on it. If we put a lotion with endocrine disruptors on it, like fragrance and phthalates and all this other stuff, parabens, it's going to soak into our bloodstream. It's going to get into our body, our lymph, and block us up and cause future issues down the road. And so I've eliminated all of that, yet to find out that I am essentially wrapping my body up in saran wrap every day. So although I'm horrified at that idea, here's how I'm going through the process of making a change. I'm now aware, but I choose not to fear. This is knowledge it's just sunk in. I've known this, but I haven't really known this. And so now I'm kind of looking at ideas, okay, what can I do differently? And I personally can't go out and change my entire wardrobe tomorrow or tonight. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one piece at a time and just slowly change things. Yes, you'll continue to see me in my hoodies, but I'm going to gradually make a change. What I'm finding is you want organic cotton or wool. Those are the two fabrics that I'm finding that seem to be the best. And I've heard a lot of people say that wool is the best for undergarments because they're more breathable. I'm on the lookout for really good companies. If you know good companies that you like, that you're already using, because you probably already know this, put it in the comments below. I'd love to hear, I'd love to know what are good companies that you trust, that you like working with, that you like buying your clothing from, that's clean and safe. Because again, those plastics are going to be absorbed into our body and cause future issues down the road, is being seen in these tests of infertility through men, and they change out their underwear into a wool underwear and they're able to conceive a baby. How beautiful is that? But how terrible of a description of the toxic world we live in. We desire convenience and things to be the way we want them to be, with overlooking the toxic effects of that lifestyle. This journey has been a beautiful journey for me. I'm teaching my family, and hopefully my kids will avoid future issues down the road. My husband will avoid future issues down the road, and so many of you will avoid future health issues down the road because you're hearing my stories of what I went through and learning from them. So passionately desire you to live in health along with me. I find it a blessing that I got sick at 35 as opposed to 65, because most people at 65, when they get sick, they just think that they're getting old. When the doctor told me I was getting old at 35, I didn't believe them. I knew this couldn't be right. And so I fought for answers. I challenge you, no matter your age, fight for answers. So many of the people in the Bible died in health. I don't believe we have to die in sickness and disease and discomfort. We simply transition into the next level, into the glory land, as long as we have Christ as our Savior. Okay, so what I am doing is one step at a time. As I need to replace items, I'm going to start looking for alternatives. I believe I found an alternative for good leggings. They get high ratings with Pact. Wearpact.org, I think it is. It's organic clothing through Pact. Anyways, I think they have a good source of leggings, but I'm on the lookout. On the lookout for good source. I did ask my husband for a wool hoodie, sweater type thing that interests me. And so I asked him for that for Christmas. Well, I think it is. Not really supposed to know. But I was in the car when he ordered it. Anyways, just make little changes. Don't get overwhelmed by new knowledge. When you learn something new that you've been doing is toxic, just, okay, how can I slowly apply this? When I replaced our dishes, I replaced our Tupperware just slowly. When I saw glass Tupperware on sale, I purchased a package of glass Tupperware. And so it was a slow transition. It wasn't an overnight transition. And that's the thing I want to stress. Don't fear. You've already been doing what you've been doing. Now you've got the knowledge, and you're going to slowly apply the wisdom, put it into action, and take steps. You can do this. You are made to heal. You're made in the image of God. You were given His creativity, and you were given the mind of Christ. You can heal, just as I did. I reversed autoimmune. I reversed cancer. I was nearly bedbound. And now I'm full of energy. I can think clearly, and I can learn and process things, and then I can apply it too. So don't stay stuck. Do make small incremental steps, but do not allow fear to take root, because that'll paralyze you from moving forward, and you'll become in a state of overwhelm and freeze. You're made for more. You are made to heal. So be blessed.